Yeah, howdy folks. A total different subject again, about mathematics and statistics in this case. And I'm going to show you just a little teeny weeny device that I try to construct. I'm not such a good constructor and I didn't have too much time to construct it in a good version. But okay, it works for kind of. We all know the normal distribution, at least if you're in a little bit at home with statistics and mathematics, with the normal distribution, the Gauss distribution. But what I found out as a scientist is that the majority of measurements are not neatly distributed as Gaussian functions, but more or less skewed Gaussian functions, or log normal distributions, or Weibull distributions, etc. Now, many people in statistics or in mathematics are familiar with the Galton board, and if you look on YouTube, there are many examples of what the Galton board is. It's named after Francis Galton, and I took it a step further. So I created my own type of board, which I don't call Galton boards because I don't have some sympathy with the person Francis Galton. It happens to be that he is the half-brother of Charles Darwin, and well, if you know my YouTube films about evolution, then you can imagine that I'm not so fond of Charles Darwin or his family, including Francis Galton. But okay, he invented the Galton board, and the next construction I want to call the Korteweg board, or Korteweg-Galton board. Because it's different than Galton did originally. Of course, I took his idea, basic idea, but I gave it a little twist. And in the future, I will give some more twists of it, as you will see and will experience. It's not so fancy. I have to warn you for it. My construction of the Korteweg-Galton board is not so fancy as it should be, but I didn't have the means, I didn't have the time, but I wanted to put the idea as quickly as possible. And I want to thank God for giving me this idea. Why do I do that? Because in the first place, Francis Galton, but also his half-brother Charles Darwin, they were not so fond of God, the Bible, Jesus Christ, and the whole thing. And they never thanked God for whatever they tried to do. And moreover, they excluded God from their lives. Based on that, I want to put the honor of this knowledge to God, because He gives all knowledge, and I want to give God the credit of this knowledge, and that's why I call it the Korteweg-Galton board, or Korteweg board, because I do want to give God the honor of the knowledge that He gave me. It's His knowledge, and He gave it, passed it on to me. And that's what I want to do, because God gave me this knowledge, and with the basis of the Galton board. That's the fundament of the idea, but I changed it a little. So please don't look at the construction. The construction is not perfect. I know. Don't send me emails, send me mails about or comments about that. And if you do, well, okay, then you knew it in advance. But the idea remains the same, and it kind of works, let me put it that way. Okay, let's cut the crap and show you what I mean. I'll cover the camera because I want to keep my private area private. Okay, one moment. Here it is. It's made of cardboard. One moment. And what I did here is, now a regular Galton board is neatly distributed with squares, a pin here, pin there, and there, and that all over the board. And these are centimeters, as you can see, these lines. But what I did is instead of having unity cells like a crystal, I transformed it into In this side, I multiply every distance by 1.33, and so the distance is increasing in this side. In this side, I decreased it by a factor of 1.33, or multiplied by 0.75. The thing is, the most processes that we find in nature are not evenly distributed in a neat Gaussian process. And I was wondering which kind of pin distribution in a Galton in a Korteweg board, Korteweg-Galton type of board, would give us a skewed Gaussian peak distribution. So what I used for this, I used the grains of pepper grains, and I put it here in a trough, something like that, and I dropped it over there. So here, like pepper balls, well, you can see that it's rolling, and it's what it ends up is here a nice kind of distribution. I took an experiment already, and you see here a kind of distribution. Now, here on top, these distances are 1 centimeter per thing, but here you see that it's not neatly arranged. But nonetheless, I have to count these pepper grains in order to get a better distribution than like this, and put it in an Excel graph, so that you get a better point of view instead of this one. But the thing is, what I want to find out is to create a skewed the Gaussian curve, and I wondered which kind of distribution of the pins will make that happen, and that's why I constructed this board. Well, you can think of all kinds of mathematical pin distributions, and this is just one multiplying by 1.33 on this side and dividing it by 1.33 on that side. These cells are here. This is a unity, so on both sides it's 1 centimeter blocks, 1 centimeter division, and on that side it's multiplied by, and in that side it's divided by. As you can see, maybe with a little less shadow. Here you can see better how the distribution of these pins are. And so what you see, it is expanding on that side, and it is contracting on that side. Now you can think of all kinds of mathematical relationships in order to distribute these kind of pins. This type of idea, I call these the Korteweg boards, and because, like I said, I don't call it Korteweg boards for my honor, but I want to give God the honor. And Francis Galton did not do so, so I am doing it. And that's why I relate my name to it, and I relate God's name and knowledge to it. Because I think God should get the honor and glory for the knowledge that He gives us, whether in what kind of area of science it is. And that's why I gave it this name, the Korteweg board, or Korteweg-Galton board, and giving God the honor for this knowledge. Okay, thanks for watching. This was what I wanted to share, and this is just the first one of most probably many types of Korteweg boards. This is what I wanted to share. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Hasta la vista.